Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers, and the clock's ticking. Chelsea need to make more transfers. So what do you do when the clock's ticking? You go for Cucurella.
Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
So for those who didn't recognise my attempt at a joke there, I was using the term Cucurella for cuckoo clock. Yeah, I know, poor dad joke. Anyway, on to today's story, and we are after Cucurella. So apparently we are in advanced talks for Cucurella, who was wanted by Manchester City, but Manchester City have balked at paying the fee that Brighton want, and Chelsea have acted. They're trying to hijack this deal. They're coming in with the offer straight away, bang, 50 million on the table, there you go. So we're hoping, and then the fact that we're in advanced talks, Brighton are happy to let him go to us. And Cucurella, who it's thought only wanted City, he's welcomed. Unlike some of the players who didn't want to join us, they only wanted Barcelona. But Cucurella said, yeah, he's happy to join Chelsea. You remember when he was at Getafe, we were after him. We could have got him. That's what I'm talking about. I did a video the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before, when I said, why, we scouted this guy, but for some reason we did not follow up on our interest, and we could have got him for something like 20-25 million, but now we're going to be paying double. Why? Because we let someone else take a chance on him. He's done well at Brighton, and so he's, we've proved that he's a good player, which we all knew before. Brighton, if our scouts were any good, they'd have noticed, yeah, this guy can hack it in the Premier League. We thought, let's someone else try him, and if it works out, then we'll pay big bucks for him. This can't go on moving forward, guys. Look at my video I did the other day. I kind of touched on this anyway, but I'm not getting all excited yet, because Manchester City may come in last minute, match our offer, and he may choose them. And we've seen in this window before not to get our hopes up on a player. And a lot of you may be thinking, why are we spending £50 million on Cucurella as a backup to Ben Chilwell? Because Ben Chilwell is he's not 100% fit. I don't think he's going to start the season. So Cucurella will come in and play that left wing back role. But once Ben Chilwell's back, Cucurella is versatile, so he can occupy the left centre back role, and Koulibaly can move into the middle. So he's and Tuchel does like these versatile players. So there are options there, and we have so many games to play. There's 5 substitutes as well this season. We've got 50. We're going to be playing probably, if we go far in most competitions, you're talking about 50+ games, and it's a World Cup year as well. And that's another thing. I don't think Cucurella is going to be involved in the World Cup, so that's another good thing. Ben Chilwell, if fit, will if he maintains his fitness, he'll probably be going to the World Cup. So you do need a lot of players at your disposal who can play in different positions. So there'll be enough games for everyone. So I wouldn't worry about that. So I can see him, as I say, rotating between left centre back and left wing back, and he can do a great job in both of those positions. So we'll wait and see if this deal does materialise. So if he does, that's another smart buy. I say smart in the acquisition, but not in the way that the money's quite high as well for him. But if we want to get deals paid now, get deals done, we have to pay the big bucks. So this one's moving quite quickly, actually, because Brighton are already looking at some options for the left wing back role. If obviously, what this does as well, it's a good thing, because if he comes in, it allows us to send Alonso to Barcelona. So yeah, so we kind of, it's a win-win for us. One good one in, and a guy who plays one good game in every 10, we get him off our books and to Barcelona. You know, he's done okay for us. I don't want to disrespect Alonso too much, but you know, we all know his deficiencies, especially defensively, and his lack of pace. Cucurella's got a bit of pace. He can cross a ball. He can score a goal as well. So you know, he's definitely an upgrade in that area. And the second story moves me on to an update on the Fofana deal, because Leicester have come out in public saying that he's not going for sale at any price. But Brendan Rodgers also said the same thing about Chilwell, and obviously we all know what happened there. But the thing is, I'm hearing noises that Leicester are in debt to the tune of £225 million. So what they're saying in public and what's happening, you know, privately, I think if money talks and if we offer a big enough fee, then we can get a deal done. And Ben Jacobs is quite respected, and he's a Leicester City supporter actually, so he does know, you know, he does know a lot about what's going on at Chelsea and Leicester. So he's a great guy to follow for this story. So he said that the clubs are £20 million apart in the evaluation for this player, for Fofana. So what I'm thinking, and it's just me sort of adding up the sums, because I know I've read somewhere that Leicester are looking at somewhere close to 75-80 million pounds. So if it's a 20 million valuation apart, say it is 75 to 80 million, Chelsea could have been offered around about the 50. Could Chelsea like a 50 million offer? No, they've offered 50 million for Cucurella. They're offering 50 million for Rafinha before he joined Leeds. And so around about 50, 55 million for Fofana. So if it's 55 million that Chelsea offering, 75 million that Leicester want, then I think I could see us meeting somewhere in the middle, and a deal around about 60-65 million pounds could probably be had on this one. So we'll see. So let's hope that we can pull this one off as well. So that will set us up for the future. And just going back to the Cucurella one actually, because there was talk that swap deals have been mentioned as well in this one and the Leicester one, and the name Levi Colwill is being bandied around as somebody who Chelsea are prepared to use as part of the deal for either Cucurella or Colwill. My question to you is, would you sacrifice Colwill for one of these players? Because Colwill's a guy with high potential. If anything, what I'll do, if it was a choice between a swap, you know, him including a deal for Fofana or him including a deal for Cucurella, I'll prefer to go for the Cucurella one. The reason being is because if we do sell him to Brighton, insert a buyback clause in there as well, then I think we'll, you know, Leicester's valuation will probably be higher for him in the future than what the valuation that Brighton may give on them. So it's supposing, I know you're going to say if we're putting a buyback clause in, we set the amount, but I think the amount set by Brighton with the amount set by Leicester, I think we can get a better deal with the Brighton one and set a buyback clause in the region of 30 to 40 million pounds for him, you know, later. And that could work well, because what it will do, because obviously Colwill does want to be playing games. He wants assurances, didn't want assurances that he'll definitely be making games for Chelsea. He just wanted a chance to play games. And if Chelsea are not willing to give it to him this season, give him a fair number of games this season, so going somewhere like Brighton for a couple of seasons where he can grow, and then 2 seasons time, you know, we can see that development, and then we can go back in for him in a couple of seasons time. But by then, Silva would have gone, Koulibaly would be a couple of years older, and you know, this guy would have got 2 years experience under his belt. So again, for me, that could be a win-win situation. So what do you think about these stories, guys? Stick your comments in the section below. Are you happy about Cucurella? Are you a bit cautious until it's done and dusted? What do you think about the Fofana deal? Will you be happy to include Colwill in one of these deals, or do you think we'll be better off keeping him? Or do you like my suggestion of maybe him going to someone like a Brighton on a permanent for a couple of years? We insert that buyback clause, which we utilise in 2 years' time, and get back a player with a bit of experience. Stick your comments in the section, as I said below. And don't forget, as normal, guys, to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you'll be notified every time I make a new video. Until then, guys, take care. Bye-bye.